Hello everybody and welcome back to You As A Fool Plays Oxygen Not Included. It's been a week for me. That's right, they all do the weird thing where they're like, we're not growing, but then they grow. It's been a week for me. So I'm just figuring out what we were doing. And the last thing we were doing is we're trying to get this done. And they will get this done, probably, eventually. We've got a lot of projects in the works, but most importantly is the Thermo Aqua Tuner, which will hopefully bring all of our dreams of a chilled, glorious fish pond to life. We can hope. Let me tab back up to super fast speed for you guys. So how are you? I'm good. I've been just, doing what I do over the course of the week. And I'm back. I'd like to thank everybody for their support on the series. If you've been watching and enjoying, I thank you because I've been enjoying making it, and I feel smarter playing this than probably anything else I've played ever, which is nice. Oh, one second. Let's set you here for a moment. I should have done this before I started, but I didn't. I'm getting a little blanket for my toesies because it's freezing. We're in that kind of weather now. You know how it is. Eventually you hit a point, ow, where there's no going back and everything gets cold and colder and colder. And then eventually you do actually hit a point where you go back and everything gets warmer and warmer and warmer, but that won't be for a while. So I'm putting a freaking blanket over my little tootsies because it's chilly and I'm not a fan. Oh, that's better. Lovely. It feels like it not that long ago I was complaining that it's too warm in here, open the window, but now I'm like, close the window, it's freezing in here, what are you doing? Anyway, it's just, life is cyclical, isn't it? So, they're coming over here. They're delivering ingenious rock, which is what we call igneous rock around these parts. Slowly but surely. Pleasant chit chats. And we're going to insulate that, and then we'll double check the temperature overlay. See, this is what I was hoping for. It's cooler here than it is in here, and I was hoping that a bit of insulated tile would maybe separate the heat from here and the cool from here. We'll see what happens. If this goes in and this area starts to cool down significantly because of this, it's probably a good thing. We'll see what happens, I suppose. Hopefully we don't accidentally cool ourselves too much and die, but I don't think that will be a problem. At least I hope that won't be a problem. There's neutronium up there. Did we find another neutronium site other than that one, or was that the only one? I don't remember. I feel like I remember going the neutronium, in that voice that I do when I find neutronium. I don't know. We definitely found this one. It's a hot polluted oxygen vent, and we don't want to mess around with that just yet. One day I imagine, yeah, we're gonna want that, but right now we produce, I think, right, let me check. Yeah, we produce enough oxygen and or polluted oxygen on our own. Oh, it's polluted up there. So I guess that answers the question that I had actually, was, does polluted oxygen rise? And it seems like it does, because this is all clear oxygen, and there's a vent here, and the polluted oxygen appears to have gone up. Which, oh yeah, it's kind of gathering around there. So that really does affect how we'll do things in the future. It's warm down here. In that, we can have carbon sinks down at the bottom. We could also have like a polluted oxygen dome higher up that has a deodorizer, or maybe an animal, like a puff that eats polluted oxygen. We could have them high up. Who's suffocating? Nicola's suffocating. How did you get down here? So we're gonna have to do an extraordinarily high priority dig. Right. Here's what we're gonna do. That's one. That's one. That's one. That's 9. Right. Oh, and please dig that as well. And make these ladders. Nicola is dying down here. Please build a ladder so that Nicola can escape. Oh, we've done it. Oh, okay, okay. No need to worry. You guys were worried. I wasn't worried. I had faith the whole time. It was nothing but faith. All faith. That was so close. We almost lost them. But now they should be fine. Yeah, it's all carbon dioxide down here, except maybe like a tiny bit of oxygen. Oh, the thingy turned on. What should we get? Probably not another person. Brine. Do we want brine? Why not? It's just like salty water, isn't it? But we don't want to put it anywhere because we don't want to accidentally brinify this. Can you use? Can you? Yeah, only polluted water. Excellent. Why is there so much briny water over here? I thought this was a lot lower than it used to be. Maybe there's something over here that produces this briny water or salt water or whatever that may be. Oh, do you know what we can do is probably cancel all that now. Wicked. So we're getting there. Food is not an issue right now, which is certainly a good thing. You're back on in 3.1 days. You're continuing to function as normal, and we have, as a result of that, unlimited power. I'm also just drinking some tea while I play. And it's 31-degree water. Now, the one thing I didn't do, I didn't figure out, is what am I going to put into these pipes to cool down? You know? Some water has to go into these pipes to begin with. Do I want to just take a bit of this polluted water? Well, I suppose the question is, does polluted water, or is polluted water a better coolant than regular water? I think yes, because I think regular water will freeze, whereas I think polluted water will not. At least, will not as soon, or as quickly. Does that make sense? Ah, you've trapped yourselves again. I thought Ellie fell. No, she's just moving at supersonic speed. Man, it is chilly in here. Do these people need like clothes? Yeah, she got a cold thing. I don't know if she actually had a cold, but it said she was cold. Bloody hell. Nice. Oh, I get it. It pops out. I was wondering what the stuff falling was. It goes and falls down. She's out here chilling, sorting all of this out. She's like, I'm not going back until I'm done here. Fair enough. You do you. There is slime lung. This is a thing that we have. So I definitely, there's two ways to look at this. Let me just double check something. Those batteries are getting hot. We could maybe build the batteries in here. Run a wire down here. Anyway, there's two ways to look at this power situation. This natural gas, it overpressurizes this area, which means this geyser doesn't always spew out natural gas. I imagine the same thing will happen with this one. Now, we could build more gas pumps or just more natural gas generators and pump more natural gas into these and get more power. It's more power. Or we could build a bigger room for the natural gas to disperse into so that we don't have to use it as quickly, thus gaining more power over the long term. If we added another pump and another generator, we would have more power in the short term, and then when they're off, they're still off. If we have a larger supply of gas that we can collect, then we will have more power in the longer term. She just slept over here. Oh, probably because this dig job is such a low priority. I'm sorry. Dig the thing out, please. Did I say saw back? Or did I say igneous rock? I think it said saw back. Yeah, saw back. Why? From sleeping on the floor last night. Okay. We're figuring it out. Yeah, she's digging it out. Yeah. Sweet. Lovely jubbly. We got food. I like this. Wow, they're really, they're just growing as they're moving along the line. Infinite food. We've got some water down here. We've got projects. This is the biggest project that I would really like finished. Because if this works, first of all, we're geniuses. Second of all, it means that we can create unpolluted water. Not ungermy water, just unpolluted. Then we have to figure out how to make the unpolluted water ungermy. And that will probably be with some chlorine. And neutronium. I wonder what that event is. And how we'll get up there. Well, we'll just dig all the way up, but all this polluted water will splash all the way down here, and that will suck. But I do kind of just want to go up. Continue to go up at least. Anything over here? I think, oh yeah, this is the edge of the world, I guess. Oh, they finished the insulation. So this is cool. I don't mean like awesome cool, I mean like temperature wise, this is cool. In here, 33 degrees. It's a bit warm. I wonder if the coolness will seep its way through. Or will this stay kind of warm because it's in the right biome? Suppose we will find out. And in an emergency, we could always add a second layer, maybe? I don't know. But they're making their way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and they're homebound. You know, you know how it goes. You know how it goes. Nap time, cool. We have some duplicant skills. And our duplicants have a significant amount of extra morale. Oh, see, now the mess hall is counting. The mess hall wasn't counting the last time I looked at this. So they didn't have nearly as much morale as they actually did. Would you be interested in learning that? I'll have you do that. Wow, they have so many skill points. We really need to give them like more things to make them love life before we can just dump extra skill points onto them, because they'll want to die. They'll be like, I know too much, the weight of the world, it's on my shoulders. I hit my mic, I'm so sorry. I hope that did not deafen you. Right. Feel good about this. Salt. Edible chemical compound when refined, it can be eaten with meals to increase. Oh, so you can salt your meals and do, because they love that. Polluted ice. Is that melting? Or is it just nasty and polluted? No, see, that one doesn't look like it's melting. That ice looks like it's melting. I don't know if that's true or not, though. I'm sure we will find out. So when they mine ice, do they just get ice? I suppose they do. So this polluted water is minus 23 degrees and it hasn't frozen. So we probably should use polluted water as our coolant. If it can get down to minus 23 degrees... Something I do also want to check is, will one thermoacrid tuna be enough to cool this area? And why are we digging this out again? I don't really remember. I think it was just to make a space. Oh, nice. They're going to build that. There we go. So let's see, now that we've got a overheat's 175 degrees. It should never get that hot. This area will be freezing all the time down here. +7 animal husbandry, right? Increased medicine skill, reduced air consumption rate. I think now may be the time to get a 7th person. Because Bert can be a super duper rancher and can handle all of our ranching applications. Also, don't mind me, I'm just a bit hungry, I haven't eaten today. I'm sorry. Try not to chew into the mic. Because I respect you, that's why. Don't even need to ask, dude. Anyway. So they got that done. Almost mined that. Extremely close to having mined that. Granite. Yeah, it's chilly down here. Where did all the polluted water go? Did it finally become ice? It must have done when it got so close to the wheeze wart. So could you take ice and sorry, something that I read about these like water cooled areas, or like cooled polluted water fish tank things, is you cool when the polluted water cools down and is converted into regular water, the regular water freezes if you don't pipe it out, but then it becomes ice. And then you just mine the ice, and I guess you could store the ice in a chlorine, like, let's say this is our water pool. There's a chlorine thing up here, you store the ice in here, the ice loses all of its germs in the chlorine, if there are any germs on it, and then it melts into this water, just in the ambient temperature. How cool would that be? If we had like a big like regular water basin here and we just had like water permeable tiles here and storage things and the ice just dropped out. That might be a way to do it, because we could collect all of this ice. We could put like polluted ice up here and it will melt and drop into here. Actually might be... I don't know that polluted ice has a use. That's carbon. give me the polluted ice. Ice mixture, generic, buildable, solid. Can you build out of ice? If I wanted to build a tile? No. Okay. I guess maybe you could put it in one of those things that melts ice to cool the air, but I don't know that you would want to use polluted ice for that. I imagine you would want to use regular ice. Probably. Nice, they're making lice loaf. So our kilocalorie count is steady, but we do have another mouth to feed. I'll maybe have to count how many plants we have. Let me do that now while I drink some tea. So we have 35 meal lice plants. Each meal lice plant or meal wood plant produces 600 kilocalories of meal lice. You need 1000 kilocalories a day, which means you need 2 meal wood plants per person. Is that how that works? I don't actually know if that's how that works. I thought I read somewhere that you need 3 of these. If you do need 3 of these, we're still fine because we have 6 people. So realistically, we could account for 10 people with the amount of meal lice we have. So we should be okay on food. I think the issue is our food rots often because we're not refrigerating it. What if we turn off lice loaf and we turn on pickled meal forever? It's grizzly. So it's not nice food. Doesn't make them happy to eat. But it will last forever. Then I wonder if our kilocalorie count will go up. I'll keep my eyeballs peeled on this. And we'll see what happens. Insufficient resources, mush. Oh yeah, and we do also mush. We fry the mush bars, but we don't have any mush bars. That's okay. What's going on down here? Bit of mining, good. We've got priorities, that's good. Got some regular ice and polluted ice. Yeah. Ah, they're building stuff. How much? We have loads of igneous rock. Okay. So they should be able to make all of the insulated pipes, no worries. Temperature? Pretty chilly, I think. I suppose what we could do, if we do need to do this, like we deconstruct this tile, we dig up, and then we double up our insulated tiles all the way round, and then we just seal this gap back off and hope that that stops it. See, there's this hot area here immediately sandwiched between these two cool areas and this kind of temperate area, which It is nice. It means that we're probably not gonna get too hot too quickly. Look at how lovely and temperate and green this is. This is good stuff. And it's temperate all the way up here, and then it gets cold up here. But that's okay, because the cold probably isn't too bad. Man, the world is tall. Goes up and down a long way. Side to side, not so much. Up and down, a long way. The fact that we're at the pretty much the world edge, I'd be interested to just go completely like left and right. Do you know what I mean? Just to see what's over there. We should take a look at what's in here, because I'm sure there's something. But like, if we just, for example, there's hydrogen. We should be right. If we just dug like that, and then like tiled like that, would that get us close enough to see what's at the edge of the world? Water seed, water weed seed. Ah. Okay. I'm just curious as to what's over there. Probably nothing. But you never know. Right, how's it going down here? Nice. The building's coming along. You're active again. Which means this area might flood. Yeah, the steam comes out at 100 degrees. Because I'm still super interested in the idea of steam turbine power. But we would need to heat the steam up, which means this whole thing we're building here might one day be redirected down to here to dump the excess heat out into this steam. We'll figure it out. It's a work in progress. I get the feeling, well, I don't want to say that actually. I'm going to say I get the feeling that this colony is going to last for a while. And I said it there, but not genuinely. Okay? I said it to let you know what I was going to say. I don't want any higher powers thinking that I think that we're in the clear, because we're not. But I feel like we're not in a dire situation like the last attempt at the colony, and we don't need to rush, so we really could just chill. By the way, there's so much copper. We really could just chill and try and work things out cleverly and make a very successful colony. 2,000 kilograms of gold amalgam, 2,000 kilograms of water. Clean water, suitable for consumption. Give me the gold amalgam, because with the steam vent, water is infinite. At least that is my thinking. Is that correct? I don't know, but I like to think so. Why did we do this? Igneous rock, yeah, just in case. Is there anything cool up here? No? Okay. By cool, I just meant more more geysers or neutronium. More things that could give us a functionally unlimited resource. Oh, this is close. So we're going to want to pump something into here. Let me think about how we're going to pump it in. And we're going to take a pump. Pump, 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 pump. And just put it like that, I guess. And that will plug into the pipe, and then it will pump water in until it's filled, because we probably want it to be a continuous circuit. However, I will make this a 1 for now because I don't want them messing around with it too much. Lovely. Stress is up a little bit. Ada has food poisoning and slime lung. Could be worse. The batteries are hot. What was that? Someone's either really, really happy or something just died. I'm not sure what. Or it might be the shine bugs. I really don't know. Might be the shine bugs. So in terms of batteries, oh, do you know what we should do? Because all the polluted oxygen is going to go down here. Well, actually, we might want to keep that as it is for now, because it's the only way oxygen is getting down here. This is all carbon dioxide from where our duplicants have been breathing. We will need to put the batteries somewhere cool. Either somewhere that is naturally cool, like down here or over there, or we need to make an artificially cooled area. Why is that broken? Probably because it's 90 degrees in here. Okay. So, it overheats at 75 degrees. Right. You would. You would, wouldn't you? Overheat temperature plus 50 degrees. So here's the problem. Yeah. Maybe I have 5. Here's what I did. I insulated this area so effectively that this thing is constantly taking damage from overheating. Which, my bad, you know, but we do want to keep this wall insulated. Maybe just these walls don't need to be insulated. You know, this is also taking damage. Oh, are you taking that? You're not taking damage. Let's disable this for now. We will fix this problem at some point. I need to figure out how first. Ah, this is done. This business is done. Which means this should become a 9. So they can build that, then pump some water in, and then we'll see if the thermo aqua tuner works. But we will be doing that in the next episode. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button. It really does help me out. Subscribe to the channel for more content past and future. Check out Twitter and Discord in the description down below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. See ya.